Right, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It is Candles, and today we're going to be doing 4 days in one. I've actually redone this video 4 times because originally I was in Sweden and I made the video there and I didn't have time to edit and upload it because I was so busy. So then I thought, okay, we'll do it later. And then it came to Monday, I had night shifts, and then it came to Tuesday. And then I thought that like, okay, let's make 3 days in one. And then I ran out of time in the evening. I made the video, didn't have time to edit it. So on Wednesday, we are finally going to do it and we're going to talk over the last 4 days. So yeah, I was in Sweden for a while. It's a very lovely country. I was there for a concert and it has a very interesting cuisine.
That's one of the worst things I've ever eaten. I fucking hate that woman.
As well as some nice architecture and such. Blah, 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 blah. Generic tourist yap. Let's get to it. Right. So Friday, we unfortunately had a loss. And if you look over here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 lows and one high above. And so obviously we targeted to the lower end of it. Got bummed, but it's okay.
Okay.
Um, I was quite disappointed because it came about halfway to the take profit. Obviously, we had our orders pending before it even came near it, and obviously it still got wrecked. So not a huge deal, but eh, whatever. So Friday, scrap that. That's a load of trash. Whatever. Let's move straight over to Monday. I really hate this part. There we go. We are almost there. There we go. Right, Monday, I had a slight human error with this one. I put the stop loss about a tick too high.
Oh, retard alert!
And got tagged out while I was entering the position. That was my fault, so I entered again with just enough to sort of cover that loss because I'm not about to take a losing day on a winning day. So with this day, we didn't finish with a huge amount of money, but fuck it, it is what it is. Win's a win. One low below, two above. Obviously, target to the upside. Easy peasy. Zoop, pop, easy and done. The start of the session was kind of weird, as well as a load of chop. But you know, as they say, that the days that look the most difficult and confusing are often your best days, whereas the days that look easy are usually when you're about to get fucked.
Now I understand your need.
So let's move on to the next. It was no fun at all to trade. We obviously dumped from the open, and over here we had a bunch of consolidation, but we have 1, 2, 3 lows below, whereas only 2 above. So we targeted to the downside. And we got a nice fill. We actually almost hit the stop loss. I did think about exiting early, but obviously I got to follow the rules. So I didn't. I will hold it completely to the end, to the full stop loss.
Come on, I want you to do it. I want you to do it. Come on, hit me. Come on, hit me. Come on, hit me. Hit me.
Or I won't take it at all. So yeah, we got in. I can't remember how many contracts it was. I'm really not going to check because I don't care. And then we get followed by a load of barcode, and obviously barcode ain't fun. I would usually recommend sitting through it completely to the bitter end. However, I was working. I didn't have time to sit through it, so I waited till about here. I just took the profits, got out of it, and I see it just continues to chop for hours afterwards before eventually actually hitting the full TP, which is fabulous. And then we go over to Wednesday.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Wednesdays are the highest probability days of the week, as you know before. I love Wednesdays. So let's go have a look at Wednesday now as well. Obviously, it's a CPI day. I know a lot of people are having a great time gambling this because they're fucking stupid. I don't gamble CPI myself. I never will. That's really bad. It's a really bad strategy. Like it's so much easier to learn to trade than to just sort of gamble and cross your fingers. You're gonna lose a lot of money in the long run if you do that as well. So I wouldn't recommend it personally. But if you, if you like doing that weird method with CPI where people put two positions, you go and knock yourself out, man. You have you have fun with that. Not for me, thank you. And you see also that we apparently like released the CPI news slightly early because people started buying into it basically before it even started, which is kind of odd, but whatever, you do you, buddy. Uh, so Wednesday, here we had to use a bit of discretion. I just knocked my ring light off the table, so now I am in the dark. Okay, let me just go grab that. And we're back. Right, so with this day, we had to use a slight bit of discretion, and I'm going to explain how. The market opened with a huge dump. Obviously, a dump like that, it cannot be done by the little people, the retail. So obviously, you assume immediately that it is the bigger people, institutions, and such. So institutions will typically not tend to target their own positions. So when you have only one institutional position up here, you can sort of assume against it. And we also have the most of the weight down here as well as the CPI lows. And CPI lows do make a good target if you did want to target further. I personally don't, but CPI is in fact quite a good target. So we had our orders pending to target to the downside. I was actually expecting a bit more down here. Obviously, we only have one low. That news candle, we sort of just lagged, it just flashed upwards and then obviously tagged me in. I was chatting with my friend at the time and then I saw like, oh my God, I'm in the position somehow. I just had it waiting because I did not assume that this would get taken at all, or at least if it would, that we would have like something a bit above as well. So something to sort of hang on to, but we didn't. And then we sort of just tagged it. We had basically no drawdown whatsoever, and then we sort of just like, and then take profit. So yeah, that's a payout right there. I'm gonna take it tomorrow at like I think it's like 12 o'clock in my time, like 4 p.m. CT. I got no idea what CT is. Um, let's actually have a Google of that. Current time in Central Daylight Time. Huh, you learn something new every day. Right. And then obviously after that, we just sort of consolidated around. We had whatever that is over here. I'm going to presume that that is probably news by the looks of it. It's at 10:31. What's there news at 10:30? Let's double check that. That's tomorrow. That's today. Ah, news at 10:30. Crude oil inventories. 1 minute past 1 o'clock, we have a 10-year bond auction. That sounds boring as fuck. Who the fuck is going to these auctions, man? That sounds terrible. Can it get any worse than that? It can get worse than that's a 30-year bond auction. That's even more. You're gonna be dead by the. I don't even know what that is actually. Like, I sort of only learned the part that I need from the market, and then nothing else. Like, because it's easier to keep your mind clear and focused when you don't know a million different things and things start to contradict. 30-year bond auction at 1 minute past one. So that sounds like a load of fun. And we have FOMC member Hammock. Who the fuck calls their kid Hammock, man? Oh, that's a weird fucking name. Then we have core PPI at 8:30. So yeah, sort of similar to CPI, not as aggressive usually, but on top of core PPI, we have normal PPI. Unemployment claims at 8:30 as well. FOMC member Barkin. What's wrong with these people's names, man? Barking? Like, what the fuck, man? wonder if his parents named him after the rap song.
I might link my ting from barking, 7 a.m. in the morning.
Mortgage delinquencies, fucking natural gas store. What's on Friday? More 8:30, some 10 o'clock as well, so that might be good as well because you know sometimes news can enter our positions quite quickly. That's also the beauty of funded accounts in comparison to live accounts, because with a funded account, you actually will execute your position the split second it touches it, whereas with a live account, it will actually need to fill your order, send it out, someone needs to buy it, or someone needs to sell to you and such, and so you can actually get quite bad fills with when you're trading with live funds. So that is why I do prefer fundeds, but however, live funds also have a lot of benefits as well. But obviously, it's a lot more beneficial to institutions when they got their multi-million dollar fiber optics cables and such, and blah 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 blah. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, boring. Tuesday, boring. Wednesday, FOMC. Right. Wednesday is going to be some bullshit next week. I already see that happening. Thursday, boring. Friday, boring. Okay, that is pretty good then. So the next week looks really, really boring. Uh, oh, the market's closed. That's good, I guess. Um, so yeah, obviously we've had a pretty good week so far. If I haven't have made any fuck ups at all, that would have been 3 wins. Unfortunately, I did make a small fuck up. Um, and yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go and sort my place out. Obviously, I haven't really sorted it out since I came back from Sweden. And I am going to hopefully make a video tomorrow as well on Thursday. If I have the time, I'm going to be extremely tired on Thursday because I have a overnight shift from 10 p.m. till 6 a.m. It's all good though. Don't worry about me. So yeah, I'm gonna go make my food now. I'm gonna go edit this. I'm gonna hopefully upload it by the next few hours as well. And I'll be back tomorrow. And that is candles. That's candles out. I'll put my sunglasses on in the dark to make it darker. Right. Bow.